Cassie, since you're big into philosophy, what do you think of, like, you know who, like, okay, so I did study like Chinese philosophy, like, this one Goomba, right? His name is Wang Jie. I don't even know. I don't speak Chinese anymore. I don't even know if it's saying the name.
I don't think you ever really did, huh?
I'm not familiar with him.
Okay, so the point of his philosophy was, like, learning is kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, learning is not going to actually, like, strive to make you a good person or, like, anything, right? Because the whole point is, like, Confucius was, like, on the rise, you know.
Retardedness is bliss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because, like, he said you can be the ideal man by not learning. As long as you find your true self, be it through learning. If learning helped you find your true self, then learning was fine. But, like, just doing whatever you want to. Even a farmer could find himself and be a true man and be, like, become the real Confucian man.
When you say learning, do you mean traditional learning as in, like, studying from a
Yeah, exactly.
textbook?
Because that's what the whole Chinese...
Because anyone is, as if you're discovering your true self, you are in some
but
sense
he meant, like,
learning.
traditional learning because that was the whole point of Confucianism. You studied, like, the way, which is found in the ancient texts and character and all this other bullshit that I don't think you should actually always talking about. Like, yeah. So what do you think of that? You think, like,
I agree with it.
Learning is dumb, but I like learning.
But yeah, but if learning helps you find
Yeah.
your true self, then, like, that's
Yeah.
good.
I think education is valuable in the sense of, like, you know, being a productive member of society and
But it's not gonna
whatnot,
help a farmer back in those
No,
times.
yeah, but I
like-
mean,
Yeah.
if
What
you're
if I
like,
learned
if
that I
you're
was
not
gonna-
the type of person,
Learning
or
how to be a better
That means,
Yeah.
that means you found your true self, and that you're
Yo.
because once you know yourself, you can find your place in society, and you can, like, write all, like, the names.
yeah.
Yo.
No, I think if it comes to, like, you know, self-realization and, like, acceptance, like, your own personal, like, I don't know, your own personal nirvana and, like, enlightenment, I suppose, then, like, you don't really need intelligence for that.
Yeah, that's
I think, I don't know, I have mixed views, because in today's society, I feel like intelligence is, or education is, learning is important. Yeah,
Albert
I
Shea.
know.
No, I mean, it's
But
kind
I
of
feel
not.
like
I mean,
there's
Albert
people
Shea
who are,
passed.
talk
past
about
high
being
school.
really enlightened, but are really stupid or really annoying.
And
Yeah,
that's why-
they're the worst people ever.
As
I hate
if
them
you're-
so
not the
much.
worst people.
Well, no, because I understand what
actively
Calvin's
pray for
saying. I know
deaths.
people that are physically very book smart, but they just don't know anything about themselves. They don't have a sense of
Exactly.
who they are. Okay, I would actually argue that she's actually doing really well.
Yeah, because she isn't under her parents' thumb anymore.
Yeah, and it's good for her, and I'm happy for her.
No,
That's
but
right.
But I think there's more.
You shouldn't have to, like, decay for 18 years before you, like,
Find
get
yourself.
an opportunity to find yourself.
I
Like,
agree, but
well,
that's not
yeah.
the top.
But,
That's
like,
not the topic at hand here. I think the topic at
is
hand.
she took what
Yeah,
she
I'm not
had, and
good
now
at
she's
following
doing
these
well.
topics. I
Clearly.
kind
Yeah.
of tuned that last
think-
one out of it.
Yeah, but I think not all your, like, personal understanding of yourself is not something that can be found in, like,
Books,
or knowledge study. Like, I mean, I guess if you're like, wow, I love to learn, I want to learn everything there is in the world, then, like, yeah, go for it. But
I think so it can lead you there, but it's not going to be there.
It can,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
because some people are, like, going to find their, like, sense of self doing something else that isn't really learning. Yeah, I agree with that, because yeah, you don't need to know everything.
You don't need books to, like, teach you about yourself because
You don't.
the whole end was like, okay, if I know myself, then I know
No,
how
but
to make
like,
how to make the best decisions for myself, and I can make
No, but
find my
like,
place in society.
it's almost like you don't want to reinvent the
Brandon.
wheel, though.
Yeah.
That's what books are there for. You don't want to reinvent the wheel.
No, but I don't think he's saying, like, reinvent.
I'm not saying to read all. I'm saying
No, like
like
if you're learning something about yourself and it takes you 5 years to learn it, but
that's
a book
better than
can
spending
teach-
5 years in a book if that's the book's
Yeah.
not gonna help you.
I think the
No.
best way to learn about yourself is
You
to
can-
What
just.
if you didn't
But
read
if
any
the book can help you,
It could help you, but
within
if-
like 3
Then
years,
let it
instead
help
of
you. Then
5.
let it help you, but it's not the end all.
But
be
it's
all.
not the requirement. Like, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
you don't
read-
have to.
You wouldn't
read,
even have known
but it
to
can
go
be
in
a
that
shortcut
direction
to
unless you
doing
read
it.
it. So
But
it didn't,
that's not
it
the point.
didn't
The point
do
is,
it,
the
but
point
it
is,
pointed.
whatever helps you get there
Yeah.
to find yourself. But it shouldn't be like,
So it's a
Okay, no, but I see some loopholes
Tool.
with that statement.
go at it. I'm not.
Oh yeah, I shoot up heroin to find myself. I don't, by the way. But
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Okay, buddy,
You
you retarded.
listen, I've
You would not shoot up heroin.
I would not.
totally not.
Okay.
Wow. Good one. That's a real knee slapper.
Real home
Oh,
dinner.
I wanna
Wink,
hurt.
wink.
All right, go. Keep it talking. Kill.
I'm the least likely person here to shoot up heroin, I think.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
absolutely not. No.
I wouldn't.
You wanna
shoot
bet?
him. Neither would Kevin.
I hate needles and I value my health too much to do drugs.
I hate
Bam.
needles more than
Well,
you.
Honestly, I wouldn't do
No,
it.
Kevin actually has a fear of needles.
Yes.
Nah, dude. If you
I've
work with
had
a
seizures
I-
because of my fear of needles.
Okay.
I asked him about.
Oh, shoot.
I asked
Yeah,
him
that's
like,
what
a
he
question
said.
Oh, dang.
for my
Oh, God.
for like a research thing I was doing. And I asked him if he got like some kind of shot,
That's
and then he
terrifying.
said no because I'm afraid of needles. So
No, dude.
I believe him. He didn't just make that
For
up.
that reason, I am an anti.
That's
No, dude,
true.
I'm just no, it's bad. Like, just like, did you work with the withdrawal ward yet? Of like, have you just been into
No,
one?
I
It's,
didn't
yo,
watch
it's
it.
bad. Just seeing people like seized to death.
Yeah, I'm just terrified of opioids. Like, not even like needles. That's
Dude. They get handed out like they're goddamn candy.
I know,
It's such
that's
a big
scares
meme. Dude, the
I'm
Marvel
afraid
Mob
of
takes
painkillers.
90
Dependency?
a
Yeah.
month.
No, that's
Yeah.
actually a really
So
valid fear.
much
Drugs
Great.
are scary. None of us would do drugs.
Dude.
That is.
Can you
true.
imagine,
Very
like,
true.
your doctor prescribing you 50 milligrams of oxy a day?
I don't even know how much that is.
I don't
That's
know.
a lot.
Yeah, I
It's
know it's
a
a
lot.
lot, but like, That's a lot.
That's like, because that's what?
15 milligrams of anything that isn't salt is scary.
yeah.
But like,
No.
that,
You
no.
can tell me
Iron?
that is because my allergy
Water.
is like that.
Iron.
It's like 10. It's like,
I'm
Meth.
just gonna eat I'm
Air.
gonna eat an iron sounding ball. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna get
Ew.
my daily value of iron.
But
okay.
There's a
Go
pill
ahead.
too.
I'm gonna-
I mean,
Let's not have it.
Dude,
A
no
used
balls, no
iron
balls.
sounding ball.
Yeah.
That's why you need an iron ball.
Save time. Just drink gasoline. So many calories.
Wash
of
down some gasoline. Yeah, go ahead.
Get drunk on
Drink
the
a
ethanol.
gallon?
that's it.
Yeah, like Andrew drink gasoline. Andrew, you eat like 6 things.
And gasoline's one of them. What's
He
what's
would actually,
one of it?
you can probably actually get drunk on gasoline.
You probably should.
Absolutely
No, but
can.
no,
Because there's
kill,
ethanol.
you
in it.
die before
no, no, you
that.
kill you first. Yeah, but
Before it enters your bloodstream,
Shut up!
you wouldn't have a chance to get drunk.
Doesn't matter.
The point
dude,
is
it's
that
called
I'm getting.
tasting the dragon.
At that point, just take the ethanol out of the gasoline.
Oh, thank you. for
Yeah.
such a dark one.
Straight
I'm
up.
not going for a long time.
Anyway, back on your education thing.
Reddit.
Books aren't the only
Is that
form of
the official
education, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Should've
That
gone
was,
Talking
that was the whole
to-
point of the philosophy.
Learning
Well,
is
so what if
still-
you have
it's all
a
learning.
like
But
I
learning
know
about yourself
So much
isn't like
nicer. I
I
had
could
that
still
one
learn
for
how
the
to like
Switch, never
repair
came
an
back.
engine, but not read a book.
Just
It
like
gets the
trying
job
shit
done,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Kaz,
But
are you talking
that
about
may not lead me to finding any more out about myself.
Kaz, are you
One
talking about
less
like
you
learning
happen
about
to really
yourself and
like
like
runners or
reaching your
something
own
like
like I'm happy with myself and
You,
have
exactly.
kind of
You've
reached-
reached your like total centrality, like so that what he thought would be that if you truly know yourself and you discover yourself by whatever means you want to do,
Yeah, I don't think
you know your
education
place and you
needs
know
to-
your place in society. You know all the right answers to all the questions because at the end of the day, you know yourself
Yeah.
and you know
I think
where
for-
you are and everything about
I
yourself.
think that's a very individualized thing that like some people can just go, shut themselves in the woods for 20 years then be like, I found myself.
That's like a
Whereas-
chaotic versus lawful thing.
Yeah, no,
Like if
that-
you're a lawful person, you probably
Yeah.
wouldn't want to do that. But if you're chaotic,
Yeah,
you'd
but it's
love
whatever.
to.
Exactly, whatever. It's whatever works for you, and that's the whole point. Because he was all like, Confucianism is like the big gay, because it's all like,
it's very strict in adhering to like the teachings of Confucius.
we
as I
gotta read the classic text. That's and the government officials at that time had to know the text. That's all they really knew.
But
because-
that's also bordering on religion as well as philosophy. Like that's not just like a.
And that's how the Chinese did it though. That's because they didn't have like unlike the East, though not the East, the West. They didn't have that God. We had a biblical God, and that was supposed to determine our right and wrong. For them, it was just the nature, or just like the universe around us, or just the books. Because Zhu when he was revitalized Confucianism and Neo-Confucianism, he said, "Look at Confucius." He said, "You found the way through the books because the books inherently followed Ren and Li, which helped you find patterns in nature." Which
Well, I believe the
are
books
things.
were supposed to guide you towards opening your eyes towards like nature and society and
Yeah,
the
that's,
world.
that's what I just said. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that, Martin. But like, I mean, if that helps you, like, I feel like you could try it if you think it would help you. But I think if it doesn't, it's not working for you. You don't have to like stick
That's
with
the
it.
problem with Confucianism is that you had to
You
study.
had to stick-
You had to study those books. You had to know those texts. And you were tested on these texts to become a government official. There were state exams were based around knowing these texts and just knowing X, Y, Z.
But that's not finding anything about yourself.
That's
the
That's the point.
point,
of
yeah.
Confucianism. That's a different philosophy.
Yeah.
Keep up.
No, I know.
That's just
Got him.